What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to use the chicken wing bone break to its fullest extent. But in order to do this, you're going to need to know how to do the chicken wing bone break. It's super simple. You don't even need to know how to do other bone breaks. But if you can't already, I'll have a link in the description for my tutorial on that. Definitely check that out. Then come back to this and let's get started. Alright guys, so a lot of people think that the chicken wing bone break is like an end move. When you do the chicken wing, basically all your dance is stopped and you have to readjust and go from there because it's such an awkward bone break. But what you can actually do, a lot of times people will combine tutting with it. Now, some people might think this is strange because it's a very awkward break, like I said, and it's different. So what you're actually going to do is I'm going to start with a couple different ways you can mix this with tutting. So instead of actually doing a full chicken wing where your hand is on your side like this with your palm facing inward, you're actually just going to flip your palm to the side. So now it's facing outward and you have the chicken wing but off to the side like this. Or in this case, it's going to be with your palm facing forward in front of you like this. Now from here, what you're going to do is simply connect your other hand so your palms are touching like this. Now to get to this, you can go to the side, slide over, go down, and you're here. It doesn't really matter as long as you get to this point. From here, you can actually slide your hand up and connect to where your fingers are here, and then move it to the side, and just like that, you have some boxes, or a box I should say, and you can combine and go and do other things however you really want. So again, you're just moving from here to here, so even if you're in this position, you can just roll your hand over, then however you do it, whether it's you go to the side, slide down, get to this point. From here, you're just going to slide your wrist up. So when you're in this, you have your angle here on this hand, and you have your angle here, so you're here, and you're just sliding forward, even from the side like this. You can go from here. If you're facing the crowd like I'm facing you guys now, it's like this, or you can turn to the side and you're already in your box, but if you're facing forward, just simply move it to the side and there you have your box. Maybe you don't want this specific box and you'd much rather go into a regular tutting position. All you're going to do is the same exact thing, here to here, but now when you slide up, instead you're going to do one extra move. You're going to take whatever arm is in the chicken wing itself, so for this it's my left, and I'm going to slide it around so it's forward, and then I'm going to slide my other hand forward like this, and then I'm going to bring it up, slide, and just like that I'm in this position, again, from the chicken wing. So from here, like I said, same thing, get your angles, slide it up, and then I'm going to slide around. So since this is with my left, I'm going to move it towards the right to slide around. Then I'm going to slide this forward, bring it in here, and I'm in my angle. Alright guys, so the next thing you can do is instead of your angle being in front, you're now going to move it to the side like I mentioned. And now you're going to take your opposite arm, so if you're doing this with the left like I am, I'm going to be using my right arm for this. And if you're doing it with your right, like this, you're going to use your left. And all you're going to do is push your arm through the chicken wing. So from the side, it's like this. And you can combine this with other bone breaks, like the lever. And you can go and move it around and kind of change up your things, you know, kind of get that lever motion. And in this position, you can also go and start tutting. So I have my arm out like this. I can bring my hand up so it has that 90-degree angle like this. And then I can bend at my elbow and bring it up here. I can slide it down, get a nice angle, whatever, bring it around, however I really want. and just make angles using my body as well, because it's kind of square shaped right here where my shoulder and back meet. So I can go and make angles with that. And also another cool thing is once I'm like say here or something, or even here, I can bring my arm around. So I can undo my chicken wing. So I could be doing my own thing, you know, making angles, and then undo it. And now my hands are both on the side. I could slide up, bring it around, and go in from the other side, do the same thing. Or from the side here, how I was like this, I could simply slide it up, bring it in front, and get back to a tutting prayer position. One last common thing that most people will combine with the chicken wing is simply in this position, when they're here, they just grab their face. It gives a kind of cool effect, and especially for bone breaking, it just has this nice like kind of twisted, mangled look that bone breaking tends to have, and it kind of looks like the X but in front. And so you grab your face and it gives this effect. So it's just kind of a cool thing. And also from here, say you wanted to go into bone breaking, you could just bring your hand down, twist around, and go into, say, a dead arm or anything like that. If you guys have more questions, you can always comment them down in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell to get notified anytime I put a new video out. Share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video.